fat sometimes. Like, she been fat. Like, I could have told y'all that back then. Like, that was old news to me. Like, I personally walked her around, and she probably don't remember me from shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But that was a great experience, and then I left that department and started working with, me and T-Rock started working together on a regular basis on days, you know, we alternate when we ain't drunk or whatever. But me and him started hanging together every day at that point. Even before that, yeah, she came to the BX. Everybody was going crazy. You know, I was a personal toy assistant. That's what you could call me. You know, it was
not no. First of all, not no boy toy.
I would say it was not a boy toy.
No, I wasn't a boy toy.
But real toys.
No, real toys. This was real toys.
Okay.
She had a son. It was her first. I think she only had one child at that time, and that was a child. I think his name was 7 or whatever. She only had one child at one time.
I think that was.
That was her first child by was it Andre 3000?
Yeah.
Crazy one. Yeah. He was young then. He was a little kid then. Cause this was like 90, probably 98, 99, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. So he was a little kid back then.
Wow.
Yeah. So. It was definitely a great experience.
So how did you like Japan? I mean, was it like a?
It was a different culture. It was definitely it was different for me, especially growing up in a predominantly black neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Even Tucson, Arizona was a lot different. Let me back up to that, because Tucson was definitely different. That was the first time I went somewhere and I was actually a minority, where Hispanics was the majority. You know, yeah. So interracial relationships was very big there. I had a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. I had a hard time swallowing it. It wasn't nothing personal. It was just that after being in DC all my life, all I knew was black people marrying black people, people of color being together. You know, it wasn't a lot of black on white or Hispanic on white or this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. So I got a real big bird's eye view of that once I got stationed in Tucson, Arizona, because it was nothing for a white girl and a black guy to be together at that time. It was the norm there. Mm-hmm. Like, it was the norm. And actually, I got teased when I got orders to Tucson, Arizona. Y'all probably, it's a little trivia for y'all. Tucson, Arizona was the last state to celebrate Martin King Jr.'s birthday.
It was. Remember? Okay, it was on Martin.
Yeah, it was the last state to celebrate Martin King Jr.'s birthday. So I got teased about it. And I think it was either the year I got there or the year before when they changed it. So when I got orders, that's all everybody was saying at home. Man, you going down there, they don't even celebrate Martin King's birthday. You were getting lynched and da-da-da-da. Like, I was getting all that heat, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up changing it. And what changed it, would always change it, is money. The NFL threatened not to ever host a Super Bowl there. Mm-hmm. And somebody else did something. And the city started looking at that money going, oh, nah. Because they were supposed to host a Super Bowl that 94 year, 95 year, something like that. They was like, nah, we'll pull out. Y'all want to celebrate King's birthday. And so Tucson, Arizona changed the law. And they started recognizing it as a holiday.
So when your 3 years was coming up in Japan, were you still on that fence and like?
At that point, some other things that happened with my daughter. I definitely stayed on my plan. I was debt free. I had some money stockpiled. And about a year out, or less than a year out, some things had changed with my daughter's mom's situation. She ended up going back downhill. Right. And my father had retired from the government. Lawton was closing and all this other stuff was going on. So he was retired.
Hold up, real quick. Your father retired from what?
Lawton.
So your father worked at Lawton?
Yeah.
The jail?
The jail.
He was the one.
Okay, because I'm lost right now. Because your father working at the jail, and you out here selling drugs.
Yeah, like that. But that was a norm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, OT.
Like,
your father at the jail. You trying to go to jail?
You trying to go to work with your father?
well, my brother did it. My brother did it. My brother went to jail where he worked at. So so those things definitely happen. But at the end of the day, when my time was getting up in those 3 years, my daughter's mother was going back downhill.
Right.
And I kept in touch with people at home, and I think I called home back to one of the hoods where my cousin was at. I used to do dirt at, and I called around there, and they was like, "Hey, what's up?" Da da da. And it was like, "Man, you send your daughter mother money?" I was like, "Well," I said, "Yeah, she get her every 2 weeks." He said, "Yeah, I knew that. She around here getting high." Woo woo woo. So it started all coming out. My father got involved, and luckily my father, he retired, and he ended up being a substitute teacher for a while. And it ended up being at my daughter's school.
Okay.
So that's how he got involved, and he ended up temporarily getting a hold of my daughter. And he ended up keeping my daughter until I came home.
So at what point did you decide, you know what, I'm going to make this a career? Well, shit, it's 7 years. He's already having a career.
Right. So what kind of happened for me was...
Because it had to happen after the Japan.
Right. Like, at that point, I had got, like... It's no different than now. If I go to a job and I get, the military did a lot for me. I got training. I went to Saudi. I did this, and I got a trade from them that I knew whether I was in their uniform or not, that I could be successful.
Right.
And that was my ultimate goal.
Right. So what I'm saying, at what point you like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna keep this running.
So what happened is I was 7 going almost 8 years in the military when I got out. And I felt like I was at the halfway point.
Right.
So I went and talked to some people. And they was like, well, you ain't got to throw these 8 years away. You can go in the National Guard and finish up your time. So I was like, I got to retire. I was like, I got to retire at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like the only thing I could have did is took the 8 years and applied it to a federal government job. And there was no guarantee that I was going to come home and take a federal government job. Because anybody that know anything about air conditioning heating, you can be working for yourself, you can be working for the government, you can be working for companies.
That's a job from continuing going on.
Right.
What's up, Rick? What's up, Shields? What's up, Ed?
You could be working for the union. So that wasn't guaranteed for me that I was going to make that choice. So I was like, you know what?
What's up, Bill?
Somebody, I ended up getting some telephone numbers, and they did this program where I was supposed to, it would end up being some paperwork getting messed up. But what was supposed to happen was I was supposed to roll over from active duty Air Force to going straight to the National Guard. So even though I was getting out in the month of September, the next month I was supposed to do go straight to Andrews Air Force Base and go into what they call the National Guard, do 1 month a year, one week in a month, 2 weeks a year at minimum. What happened was, and like I said, I must have had a halo over my head, thank God. My date of separation from active duty was September the 8th, 2001.
Wait.
Wow.
That's right before 9/11.
Right before 9/11.
3 days.
Wow.
And because the paperwork got messed up, I didn't get reactivated. So what was supposed to happen is I was supposed to come home September the 8th, 2001, report to Andrews Air Force Base, and I was supposed to be a part of the unit automatically. From that point on, I was supposed to segue right into that. It didn't happen. The recruiter that was helping me out, somehow some code was messed up in the system, and I didn't go straight to Andrews. I didn't join Andrews till like that March or April of the following year.
So when that 9/11 happened, you was inactive.
Bingo.
Wow.
And they couldn't call you in.
Right, because anybody who was trying to get out after September 11, they got caught up. They'd have been in what they call like a lock-in. You can't get out.
Wow. So at what point in time did you start coming home? Going to the Go-Go's?
shit, them parties and all that saved way before I didn't even touch down in DC. Crazy enough, meeting Tate and T-Rock and all that. It was a bunch of other dudes that were there in Okinawa, Japan, that was part of the brotherhood. I had guys from the Dirty South, guys from here, and they used to have these, the people there had little parties, little clubs. And one day we just came up with the idea. It was like, man, we had these dudes from down south. They could flat out cook, like they can do it. And one of them to DJ. So I was like, man, we should start throwing parties. You know what I'm saying? Like we should start throwing parties. So we were kind of popular. Me, T-Rock, Tony, all of us were kind of popular on bass. So we was like, man, we should start throwing. So the idea came about, and we sat down and had a meeting with the dudes from the Dirty South. They was our boys. Man, you gonna cook, you gonna DJ. We had dudes that could do juggle juice. And me, T-Rock, and Tate, it was our job to get the word out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just started throwing parties.
Always.
So, just started throwing parties.
Right.
And we threw a party inside this dorm. People got drunk, had a good time. And we was like, man, we did all right. I went to my unit. The unit I was a part of, we was in charge of the park, one of the parks on base. That had a grill and all this other stuff to it. And you was in my unit, you had access to it. So I went and talked to him. I was like, man, I want to do something over the weekend, this, that, and the other. And Okinawa, Japan is made of an island. It's only so many miles long and wide, but you got different military bases all around it. Hey, we planned this party and started putting the word out real heavy. And I started seeing girls jump. Back then, the cabs in Okinawa, Japan are called honchos. We started seeing people jumping on the cabs. And we like murdered this party. Like people was traveling, jumping in, going to the park. And it was crazy. When I got home, I was like, this is what I want to do.
T-Rock said it wasn't even about making money.
And it wasn't.
He said we spent money to do it.
Yeah, we did. We invested in the whole situation. We was buying liquor, doing this. But, it became the place to be. Like, people wanted to come see us throw this party. And like you just said, it was the hustle. Like, always hustling.
A lot of people understand that sometimes that you do stuff, it's sometimes, like T-Rock said, it's not always about the money.
And it wasn't.
It's all about, and success, with success, if you're successful, money gonna come.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you do. It might not come at the beginning, but it's gonna come soon enough.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you want. You want to have that label of, like, regardless of how many people come to the party, I don't care. Yeah. I just want the joint to be successful. It ain't even about
and it was
the product. You had a good product.
That's right. Exactly. That's what it was. Your product. You want your product to be successful. You're right, Will.
And even though it was a brotherhood, all of us was from different parts of the world. We had guys from Texas and guys from DC, and me, T-Rock.
So y'all brand was like growing though.
Yeah. So like, we was, in my eyes, it was like we represent DC. This is what we do.
Right.
Our brand growing. We got people jumping out of cabs. My man on the grill, like them dudes from the South, like they was our boys.
So the parties y'all throwing though, okay? Because you got the ATL boys, you got y'all DC dudes, whatever. Who was coming to the party though?
Oh, people from just regular individuals that was in the service. You know what I'm saying?
So what about the Japanese? Was they coming?
Crazy or not, they wasn't a big plan in our party. I wasn't even.
They wasn't y'all target.
It wasn't our target, and it definitely wasn't my target. I could take that hit.
Though?
No, I don't really remember. I had to ask T-Rock because I wasn't a fan.
No, T-Rock said everybody. He said everybody came.
Everybody.
This is what T-Rock know. I wasn't a fan of we all talking about in my youth. You got my wife watching me right now. So let's
That was before her, right?
This is all before.
Because I was going to say there's a couple of stories that we gonna get into that.
Yeah. So back then, me being from here, I didn't have a whole lot of patience for. When I first got there, they took me to the club, and you were mixed with the Okinawans and the Americans, and and me trying to talk to a girl, I just didn't have patience.
T-Rock said he think a couple of Japanese women did come though.
Yeah. They did. It's just that I didn't have patience for it, so it wasn't never my target.
Right.
So when them Japanese women was there, everybody else was promoting that. That wasn't really my target, because it was more than enough military there. Yeah, it was more than enough military there to make the party what it needed to be.
Right.
Most definitely.
So we move forward as you and your. So now we at this point now where we get to the logo in a minute, but we got to the point now that you retiring.
Yeah. So now.
Like this is the present day now.
Yeah. This the present day now. Like I turned around. I made that decision.
Hold up. Shout out to T-Rock. Didn't T-Rock just retire too?
T-Rock retired about a year or two ago.
Shout out to you, T-Rock, because I remember him. Posted that he retired about a year ago.
Yeah. So what turned around and happened is, I made that decision. I eventually did end up being stationed at Andrews.
How many years?
I've been at Andrews Air Force Base.
How many years you been in the service?
23 years.
Wow. So that's 4 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. We all wrong. Well, T-Rock retired 2014.
Right. We all wrong. Yeah.
Wow. That 3 years went fast.
Yeah.
It's like you just posted it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think.
Papa Joe said them Air Force dudes had it made.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We all pick what we pick, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, yeah, you ain't did this, you ain't did that. All I know is we all got paid in the 1st and the 15th. You made a choice and I made one, baby. That's all I can say.
So what makes you decide to get out now?
In all honesty, I'm gonna tell y'all just like it is.
No, be truthful.
No, I'm gonna be truthful.
Be clear.
I'm gonna be real clear.
Okay.
What's
up, Dom?
The honest answer is, even though I ducked a lot of things, after I became a part of the unit in 2002. I don't know if y'all remember, around that time, we had a president that got elected that was a Republican.
In 2002?
In 2003, when let me fast forward. In 2003, I got activated because it was a water window.
Right.
And the Bushes were here. Yeah. So I got activated. I ended up going to quote unquote war in 2003. I was still quite young at that time. And I didn't qualify to retire. Okay. And this is my personal opinion. Anytime a Republican hits the seat, we going to war. History shows that anytime.
Wait now. If you saying history shows, you can't say this is my opinion, because if history's showing, this is fact.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is fact.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But there was one Democratic president that took the seat. We went to war.
Who was that?
Clinton.
Let's say this. Okay.
Oh, this is about Saudis, right?
Yeah.
The Desert Storm? You mean the fight? It wasn't no war.
It
was a fight. It was like me and OC with the Saudi Arabia and took over the whole thing by itself, and the fight was over.
You're right. I can only speak for the time I was in. I wasn't part of Desert Shield.
Papa Joe?
I got activated right after that.
Papa Joe say they treated the army infantry like dogs.
Yeah, right.
That goes back to what you said. You what?
You chose what you chose. You know what I'm saying? I admit I did 20.
Oh, we coined that.
Yeah.
You chose what you chose. I chose what I chose.
Yeah, like real talk. So
use that one.
And you know, that's why I did my homework a little bit before I went into the service. I didn't just, I went to that recruiting office. I went and looked into it.
But I think, but to what you said about Clinton being in that situation with the Saudi Arabia joint with Desert Storm, we had a terrorist attack on us at that time.
Right.
A lot of people don't know.
That was the first attack.
That was Bin Laden's son, or was it Bin Laden's son, or somebody that tried to blow up the? Because they tried to blow up the World Trade Center.
Right.
Before.
That was the World Trade Center first attempt.
Yeah.
And it failed.
And that's why we end up going. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you're right, but it's just like.
And anything you want to know about the war, just look at the movie.
Yeah.
and I'm serious. Like the same thing happened in Die Hard. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. Remember?
Yeah.
And another thing about the other war was Long Kiss Goodnight with Samuel Jackson, with Julia Roberts, I think.
You're right.
The Long Kiss Goodnight. Anything you want about the war, just go to the movies. I'm trying to tell you.
And for me,
T-Rock said, man, I had to tell the Army recruiter, stop calling my house, and had to hang up on Slim.
Yeah, they do. Like, they get...
So they call y'all
they like used car sales.
Well, let's get back to your joint first. Why are you retiring? Because you said... the war.
A couple of reasons.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Tub?
One, I don't want to compare it to Kaepernick or this, that, and the other. You know, I'm proud that I wore a uniform. I'm proud I did what I did.
I was going to ask you about that, but go ahead.
I'm proud I did that. But there's certain things that I don't believe in. It was a way out for me. Mm-hmm. So I don't walk around and tell everybody they need to join the military. If somebody asks me to talk to their kid or their son, and if there's a way, if they mature enough, I push the kids to go to college. Okay. I'm college first, military second. You know what I'm saying?
But you got a GI Bill though.
Yeah. I mean, I use a GI Bill now to help my own daughter go to college. So they use me and I use them. You know what I'm saying?
But if you had your preference,
yeah, if I had my preference and my kids were able to go to college and we can afford to, I would definitely tell them to go to college first. That's my opinion. Some people would do it up, but that's just what.
No, that's what you want. Your opinion.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And for me, once 45 got elected, I had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't what I'm standing for. I'm supposed to wear this uniform proudly and at the end of the day serve underneath the President of the United States. That it goes up a lot of levels.
Protect us that we can't protect ourselves.
Exactly. So I'm not feeling that, and I also it's like anything else. You move in different stages of your life.
So what do you like when you like? Because right now, I guess it was a year. So you go to who to say I'm done?
Well, what happened to me is in the National Guard. Once you get 20 years, you can really walk away whenever.
All right, so we did it 20.
Yeah, so really it's up to me. I could have left 3 years ago.
T-Roy, hold on. He gonna say, I would hate, and he put it all capital letters. I would hate to have to salute that clown.
Right? Like I don't want no parts of that. And that prediction of me feeling like we gonna go to war when he got elected, that's something I feel and I think is gonna happen because war raises money. It makes other people money and it makes other families sad. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through that once in 03 and I don't want that feeling again. And I'm in a different place in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So before you go to your place, you talk to you and tell how come done. You went to whoever you had to go to.
No, it was more of he got elected.
Uh-huh.
I talked to my fiance. I was like, we gonna go to war.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this paperwork in.
Right. Okay.
Like that's what it was. Like I'm not leaving.
Look at her though.
Yeah, real talk. I talked to her and I said it's gonna happen.
Right.
Because it happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I felt. And I said I'm not doing it. I got that T-shirt. I'm not doing that again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how things work. Me and her had that conversation. Not that we're going to war, that, units go in rotation when it comes to going to places like Saudi, Iraq, this, that, and the other. Me and her had this conversation. A month or two later, I go to drill. I go to military duty. They go, oh, yeah. We going to have a rotation next year. We leaving for 6 months. I said, oh, yeah? Guess who ain't going? I can tell y'all that right now. Mo, you might not get picked. You ain't got to worry about it.
Oh, no. I know I ain't going to get picked.
Nobody going to get picked.
It ain't going to be no option. Like, y'all going somewhere for 6 months? I can't do 6 months.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing 6 months.
So you put the papers in, like, hey.
Yeah, I'm out of here. So when they start talking about it, my name ain't even a conversation.
So what day is your last day?
My official retirement date is October 1 this year.
Okay.
Okay.
What if they go to war? before
Yeah.
that?
I got orders. I got retirement orders already.
Okay.
I'm out processing. That's what they call it.
Okay, so now we
Take a
done.
walk with me.
So
All right, we done.
Waiting on the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we just counted that. So what's next though?
I'm you know, people got different parts of their life. You know,
Right, because you said you're in a different place now.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm going back to the old place. You know I'm going
Yeah,
before we finish.
Yeah.
I'm apologize early. I'm gonna apologize early
No.
because some of the old shit.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And to be honest, let's be clear. I found out somebody could have handled some of the old shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah. Somebody got some boots in the car. Oh, okay. I don't call nobody's name out.
yeah, but.
Well, I'm sorry. Show over. So T-Rock already told us what our next step is.
Oh, okay.
He said T-Rock said our next step is gonna be going back to the ass guy.
Yeah. That was hey. A lot of things happened back then. That ass got that laugh for people. You know what I'm saying?
It was good for a lot of people.
It was.
T-Rock, me and T-Rock got a sentimental value for the ass guy. But your what's next? I mean, what's next?
I'm in a different place.
Meaning?
I'm about to get married next month.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so like, I don't want.
Ho. That's
Be
not.
shut.
I'm
Be
sorry.
shut.
I'm not
Be
letting that
shut.
slide. Let me cut it right here. So, back in the day, OC come home. We was in the go-go world, and this was our lifestyle, and that's what we did. First of all, let's get that one thing straight. His name is Mo Lawerence. The OC name comes. Do y'all know where OC name came from?
I
Out
was
of
about to
control.
ask, what's
Uh-huh.
from?
Out of control, right?
Out of control, because
So we go from
This-
9
no,
live to out of control.
oh, this right here.
Yeah, this right here.
What y'all saying? Okinawa with the jungle juice.
The jungle juice.
Slim. We would go to the go-go because matter of fact 32 gave him that name. Shout out to 32.
Actually, it was a combination of. I don't want to give all the credit because Bill won't have something to say.
Okay.
It was 32 and Bill. It kind of ran.
So
with
when
it 'cause from me
when they
acting
brought
for the
OC
club.
around, me and OC met. So it's OC. I'm like OC. Man, Bill though, cause Bill did say, "Oh, you a C." So we go out. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is like we'll meet up before we go out. Like, but if you came to the house, like dude, like you in a circle, like Slim. It's
Yeah.
like we together now. Like if somebody brought you in, you. It's almost like OC said, your brotherhoods. Now we would go out, and Bill on 32 like, man, not for real. Man, you gotta watch him. I'm like, what? He's like, no, we gotta watch him. Just watch. I'm like, I ain't grown. And OC, we get the sauce up in us, cause I already know how I am when I got the sauce in me. He get the sauce in him. This motherfucker tripping. Oh my God.
I would say anything,
He would say
do
anything, do it.
talk to anybody, do whatever.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at him. You know what I said? That's my kind of nigga.
Like,
So
I would say anything nobody else would want to say. Nobody else ain't had the heart to say. I'll tell them.
yeah.
I'll be the bed bag dude.
Oh my gosh, man!
Like,
and it was just so crazy,
and
man.
we had so much fun. Like, hey, like it was what it was, and that's why I say, you know, everybody got different times and different place. It like back
we got
then.
in fights.
Oh yeah,
Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, we
yeah.
got in fights.
Really been fighting.
We got in fights and that dinosaurs. Like we ain't even got no business in the club.
Like we used to fight.
Yeah, we was in dinosaurs up in Laurel fighting because of 32.
Yeah, we gonna put that out there because
Yeah.
you don't want to take a hat
What's
off.
up, JR? We got in the fight because he didn't want to take the hat off.
Yeah, that hat.
We get jumped by 47 security guards.
Yeah, that was the longest fight in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And I was the smallest joker in there. The smallest. Reckon like I was the biggest.
We start
Like,
32 we fight because of 32. Chick started the fight.
Chick did start the fight.
Chick started the fight. We in the joint to do like take your head off. 32 like I'm gonna take it off when I get inside. But you know he 32, so we like all right, cool. Then the dude, we in the circle. We sitting there listening to the music. Rico shouting us out. Shout out to DJ Rico too.
Yeah, DJ Rico was at the club that night.
What's up, Sherry? So what we do is we in the club. So the dude come up and say, man, take your hat off. Dave said, I'm gonna take it off. Security said, all right, cool. He must have went over there and said, you know what?
He had circled back around. I think that's what happened. And told Dave, man, didn't I tell you to take that hat off? And I think Dave went to go.
So Dave was like, am I gonna take it off? He said, man, no, take it off now.
Yeah.
So of course, we got this in our hand.
Yeah, I'm sipping. I'm like
OC said.
Yeah.
So like OC said, Dave went to go put the drink down. Like, why would you gotta put your drink down and take your hat off? So he went to bend over in front of the dude. Chick hit him with the.
Whoa! Don't bend down in front of someone like that.
Don't bend down in front of him
and turn your back.
Right. So dude said something. To Chick. So
I think he swung on.
No,
Chick
he went to go put Chick. He went to go put his hand in front of Chick chest.
Right.
Chick smacked his hand down.
Oh, that was the beginning.
Before what he said with Dave in the hat, I'm looking at the situation like
we about to fight.
I was wearing glasses at the time. I'm like,
sure enough was.
That's my thing. If you see me in the club and I got the glasses on, it's about to go down. Right. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so Chick giving him the forearm joint, bow. So Chick comes over, throw the punch. I'm like, so I'm swinging with the nigga. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know it's coming.
We all fight. That fight
all
was so long. That fight was
it lasted all the way across the floor. So now you get to like, you know how you sleep and you know it's time to wake up because you gotta go to work? Mm-hmm. It's like this fight lasted too long and it's not enough for them. You know somebody coming.
Yeah.
So I catch the guy coming, looking at me. I said, "This
we
shit.
Still in jokers.
We just all up in the joint." So I'm like, "Oh, here it come." I know the dude coming. OC hitting this other dude. So the dude come to go hit me. I don't know if OC dropped the other dude or what happened. But OC ended up getting in the line of the fight. So when the dude threw the punch, he hit OC instead of me.
Yeah, I took a nice little.
Gosh, I said, thank God.
This is what Mike say to me to this day. I ain't take some thinking that lick.
Thank God.
Let me tell you something. I probably was 180 at the time. These dudes is big. Mm-hmm. So you know, I'm all for this.
We all for that.
I'm like, nigga, you hit me like a bitch, like you,
right. So then they get of course, and everybody else come rushing. They give us all the door.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they tell you clothes.
Yeah, so they push us on the back. Chick talking about, man, we can fight, we can go out back, this and that. Man, all y'all come outside. Be like,
it's like.
I'm like, what?
Fighting 40 security.
I'm
like they never stop.
I'm like, coming out the back? I'm saying, wait a minute, coming out the back? Well, you talking about fight? You know what? If they come out here and fight us, when this fight over, I'm fucking you up. I'm telling you that shit right now.
Like, cause I was tired.
We tired. So we like, all right, we get to leave, we go around the front. Trying to pick up a Dave at. He out front arguing with other security guards. Come here, get the club shut down.
True story. True story. Yeah. Yeah. Cause everybody kind of like thought about it because it was a live broadcast. That's
right.
The other thing. So people knew we was.
You know, Rico was on the radio.
Rico was on the radio. Right. Like it was a big. That was the worst. It felt like once I sobered up, I never forget. We went to IHOP or something. They teased me all night.
Cause OC lost his belt, his phone, and the beeper.
My phone. I had a beeper. I had money in my pocket.
Why did you belt?
Man, Joe, I don't know. Like it was a horrible night, Joe. Like
man,
we was fighting for so long.
And then another time,
I was like, yo, I ain't never fight nobody that long.
We all know. Shout out to my baby man, Chick. Chick is the worst at playing with people. He always say what he wanted to say out his mouth.
Yeah.
Do bad stuff to people. He not had no repercussions. So we at the club one night out VA. OC again. Got the sauce in. OC goes to the girl that Chick was messing with.
Yeah, you know, somebody got a little lip on them. Don't play with me. Don't say nothing.
OC grabbed the back of her pants and give her the atomic joint.
Got her like in the head, pulling her by a wedge.
Everybody like, cause none of us really talk to this girl down there, cause you know he keep way out there. So we was like, OC was like, OC, why would you do that? Man, I don't care, man. You gonna play with everybody else, man. So what? So what? I was like, oh my God.
You want to play? I said, I'm in the game, coach. Everybody want to play too much. I was like,
when he got the sauce in him, that's why he became OC. And it was like, man, it was like every time we went out somewhere, he was like, I said, this boy, I said, man, but you know what? He'll never leave your side. OC never left. Of course, I wouldn't either, but
good, bad, and different.
Yeah, never leave your side, man. It was just
I could have been wrong. I'll say I was wrong the next day. No chick was mad at me. I was my bag, you know.
No, you didn't say my bad. You said, man, you know how I get when I get to drinking.
that was always my line, though.
That was his line. That's always the line. Like, hey.
So what? He should have.
You choose what you wanted to do. I choose what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It was always his line. Like, man.
She was mad at me all fucking day. He was.
And then we had, of course, back in the go-go world, back in the days, we had women. It was crazy, man. It was like I can be just talking to somebody in a strictly retarded conversation. OC come up and say some real derogatory stuff like, "Come on, OC, really?"
Yeah.
They be like, "Why you like that?" I said, that's just OC. That's just OC, man. It was just, and yeah, it was just so much. It was so much fun times, man. And you know, you look at that lifestyle, man. And you be like, wow, this joint is crazy. To this point where we are today, like OC said, he's in different plays. So he got a fiance. So I'm like, what? You want to get married? So I'm like, oh, I need to know who the fiance is to make this dude OC.
Right.
First of all, who can put up with that shit?
Who calmed that beast?
Or she might be a beast
yeah,
too.
I'm about to say, oh,
she could be a beast too. So I'm like, damn. I do, you know. So OC like, yeah, you know, I'm getting married. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm getting married, son. So now this is before. I'm like, first of all, I didn't know when OC became this person. Like, what made you settle down? Like, what is the situation? Like, what made this girl be like, you gonna stop?
You know what, Mike? Like
oh, I get it. Oh, I'm get there.
Like, you know, every decision I made because that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
I made a decision in the military, during my military career, that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to wild out. Fortunately for me, I had older brothers that I did listen to. So they were pushing me like, man, don't get married early. Don't do this. Don't do that. Man, do what you want to do. Live your life. And look, you got a child, but you can still do what you want to do. You know, and it's kind of what I did. Like, I'm not, you know, judging what nobody else did in the military, but when I went to the military, most guys went to the military, got married, within their first 4 years. Got married, had kids, did this, and I had an opportunity to be mature enough. I might have had 1 or 2 serious relationships here and there, but overall, and even through the serious relationships that I've been through, I still made my own choices. Like, I knew in my mind I wasn't grown enough for this.
Right.
I didn't want to do this. I knew I was launching. I knew, so I stayed single at different times. Like, when I was in the military, like, I went to Okinawa, I ain't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I even while I was there, at some point, I did get into somewhat of a relationship just now when I had my second child. You know what I'm saying? But being married wasn't really the plan.
Right.
My plan when I was in Okinawa was to stack this money, come back to DC, get an apartment, give me a good job, and start my career. And I finish up my time with National Guard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really want to be in the military and drag a family around. And everybody does it. It just wasn't my choice.
I see it a lot.
Yeah, and I understand it, because what happens is people join the military and they looking for companionship, and they do want somebody to travel the world with. They do, so they get married and they had kids, and it's a great life. I just didn't make that for them. I just didn't make that decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just decided that I had a plan that I was gonna come back home and I was gonna live a little bit, and that's what I wanted to do. You know. Now that the military career, I made that decision. Yeah, I want this to be behind me, and I'm in a different time in my life. Right now, a lot of times, all I think about is how can I be successful so I can start working.
Right.
Chasing scattered ass ain't gonna get the way. That's the honest God truth. Like, I know how to do that. Like,
Right.
I need to figure out how to do something else. Like, me retiring is a big deal. See,
Right.
for everybody else, retirement is at 65, 70, or whatever. For me, it's soon as possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a different mindset about that. And if I'm working, I want to do it because I want to do it, because I'm enjoying it, not because I'm being forced to do it. You know what I'm saying? And right now, you know, we evolve and we get to a different place in our life where, you know, I'm not, all that stuff, when you get to running and you get to chasing women, going out every night and this, that, and the other, that's not a part of the plan. It's costly, whether directly or indirectly.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. That's just the honest truth. Like, yeah, I ain't paid going many go-go's. I got an every go-go free and did this and did that, but indirectly, I don't care if you spending gas to get to her house. You paying for it.
So you met this woman.
Met this woman 6 years ago, and the crazy part is, I met her. We both met each other while
being out of control.
No, actually, I wasn't really. I probably was. So
I had to get it out. I had to get the truth out.
So you know, the crazy part is, I met her 6 years ago, and me a year or two before that, I just got out of a relationship, a long-term relationship. So I had made a decision that I didn't want a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to be with anybody. And I wanted to be single, because what happened was I had 3 girlfriends like back to back with no break.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like women. I didn't need to find myself. You can call it an excuse, you can call it what you want to call it, but I'm not about to be with nobody.
Right.
That was my thing. I ain't about to be with nobody, and I'm about to just. At the time, I was throwing parties and this, that, and the other. So I just thought the decision was the best thing for me to do is to be single while I'm throwing these parties.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted to do. I was going to make that decision.
And then 6 years ago.
Well, I met my fiance, about to be wife, on a humble. I actually was at one of the clubs I do business with at the time. I was down there doing some business. What happened is, he has a rooftop, and they used to do like a happy hour in the evening or whatever. And he had a rooftop, but it was regular socializing.
Right.
I went up to this rooftop. They had a bar up there to get a drink or whatever. And during that time, it was some young ladies there, which was with my fiance at the time. They were celebrating my birthday, one of their birthdays. And I was getting a drink, turn around. They asked me, could I take a picture? Then you know how everybody like, can you use my phone, take a picture, da-da-da. So I take this picture of them. While they're taking this picture, it might have been 7, 8, or 9 of them, or whatever. They're talking shit to me. Just being funny because they drunk, talking shit. What they didn't know is I talk shit back.
Right. Mm-hmm. They know you go see.
Yeah. So I talk shit back. We end up all being cool. And one of the young ladies told my fiance, "Oh, you should talk to her." I gave her my phone number, and she hit me with the, "Oh yeah, don't try to wait."
So your fiance was a charity case. Because
They
they telling her you should talk, because it's like
right.
That's what I'm looking at. Hey, you need to talk to them. Like, why? If they felt like you was good,
you single, he's single. Right,
they said it like you need to go holler at him. Like, girl, get you somebody.
Well, in her defense, she was going through a bad breakup too. She had been through a bad breakup. Mm-hmm. This and that. So I think that's why they were trying to push her to get out.
First douche from the game was OC.
Somebody's out of control. Wow,
man!
Some friends you got, girl.
Well, they didn't know, and
they didn't. Okay, they didn't know.
So they they didn't know, and this is what I did. I met her. I talked shit. She hit me with, Oh yeah, don't try to wait 2 or 3 days and call me neither. Da 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 da. She getting smart out the mouth saying whatever.
Wow.
This, that, and that. So, because if you gonna call, you gonna call. Okay. You know, me.
All right then. Don't tease me with a good time.
Right. Me being OC, I didn't listen.
Right.
I still try to wait 2 or 3 days. You know, she let me have it about that. I still hear about that to this day.
Right.
But what turned around and happened is, when I gave her my number, I didn't tell her my name was OC. I didn't tell her I threw parties. I didn't tell her any of that.
You gave her your full first name?
That's how it was going. Right?
You gave you your full first name?
No,
just gave you Mo.
Yeah, I gave her Mo.
You gave her full first name. She was like, oh nah.
So I gave her Mo. I didn't want to tell her OC because everybody.
Because she asked what's OC.
Yeah,
and I go to that long story.
And when I looked at, you know, we judge people sometimes. When I looked at the group of women that she was with, they looked like they had careers. They looked like they was doing something. They were just out because it was somebody's birthday. They didn't look like
reactionists.
Right. And on top of that, I threw a lot of go-go's at the time, so they didn't look like I had never seen them at my parties.
Right.
So I was like, nah.
You didn't see them at your parties. You ain't see them at parties you went to.
Right. So I'm like,
okay.
I'm gonna give them the most joint. I ain't hitting them with the OC.
Right.
Because I don't need nobody, talking bad about me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know that OC.
Yeah.
OC.
Because if I say OC,
did he say his name was OC?
Oh yeah, I know him from
I know him.
So I said, I mean, kill that.
Right.
Because there's 100 moles out here. So I'm like, let me go with this.
There's 100 people that's not Mo that they call, but what's up, Mo?
Right. So I turned around and did that move. We started talking. And for a long...
She talked about a bad breakup.
Yeah, we all went through all that.
You felt bad.
I ain't gonna say. No, we both played gangster for a good minute. We definitely both played gangster. She.
Oh, wait, is that the rule though? Like to start off playing gangster?
Right. Yeah, like.
Why though? Cause I did it too. So that's what I'm asking. Like,
no, because we both went in it with no intention. Because I didn't want a woman, and
she didn't want a man.
She didn't want a man.
She got a bad breakup.
Yeah. So we went through all that.
So y'all just slow walking each other.
Yeah. So what happened was it was all joke time. We was seeing each other, dinner, spend night. The next day you got served.
So basically, it was a sex thing at first.
It was. It was.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry, Mom.
Right.
But no, because you know what? And not being funny though, but a lot of times when you meet a woman and this is supposed to be just a sex thing, that joint evolve into a whole situation. Like,
and that's kind of right. Because guess what? We both wasn't looking for nothing, and we evolved into something. Because we didn't force it, we wasn't looking for that. We was just doing what we was doing, and I was being straight up with her. I was telling she was doing what she was doing.
Right.
Like we wasn't looking for nothing. We was just playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was going through my career and. And she was doing her own thing.
She had a good job. She found out you had a good job.
Like for me, that's
job with benefits.
She found out she wasn't ratchet. She found out that you wasn't no hood type dude. No more.
Because people get the misconception. Like I used to have people say this. Like, so I'm throwing parties. Oh, you got a job? Yeah, I got a damn job. But I got that confused. Oh my God, you're single parent? Like, is this the impossible? Like, y'all done see OC lunch out so much. Y'all don't think I was capable of doing
because people know OC. People don't know Mo.
Right. And it's the crazy part, even that's what my fiance would say, like, if I didn't know you the way I did, people wouldn't believe you are who you are. Like, and because, what happens in your house happens in your house. Yeah. You don't need everybody in the street know what's going on. So some people only knew me from what I was in the club. They didn't know who I actually was. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we both
separated the two.
Oh yeah, definitely that. And we got close enough that we both got to see each other's sides and this, that, and the other. And I was moving along, and I was already thinking about once I got to 20 years in the military. Because me and her were together at that time. I was already thinking about when I'm gonna hang this up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm gonna hang this up. But it got to a point that me and her end up getting, you know when you start to get a little bit serious because you came about stuff you weren't supposed to care about. And you doing shit you say you claim you ain't can, but you can. You know what I'm saying? You pump faking. You know what I'm saying?
Who was good last night?
Yeah.
I was just asking. I mean,
I
was just asking.
Yeah,
I was just asking. Like,
yeah,
you know.
like and you know, my mouth was horrible, Mike. You know what I'm saying? So, and a couple of times I said some horrible things to her. She was like, okay, have a nice day. I was like, oh shit, okay, that shit don't work. Like,
fuck her.
I was like,
I come a different way now.
Yeah, I was current and she was like, oh, okay, go ahead and do the fuck you want to do that. I was like, she was like, that shit don't work over here. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, yeah, that shit don't work.
Right.
I was like, this shit don't work over here. I'm like, I gotta try another approach.
You got another approach.
Yeah, like, and I remember.
And you know what? That's because but for some reason, when somebody do the clap back like that, it piques your interest. Like, because I guess growing up how we did, if people would succumb to us, like, well, all right, well, but why? And then she wasn't giving you that.
Yeah, and I was like, alright, this shit ain't going like that. And I'm for real, I do give a fuck. So let me start pumping.
Right.
Let me, you know, I never forget the most classic situation I think for us is when I was really trying to carry it like I probably was a little heavy and talking trash, and her whole thing would be how I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from this nigga is I'm gonna stop having a conversation with her and start answering his phone. I ain't gonna call her. This and the other. Mm-hmm. And one day, I was like, oh, she don't know who she dealing with. We ain't talk for like 4-5 days. I was like, fuck, how am I gonna carry this? Yeah, I'm gonna start playing with myself. And I ain't gonna lie, I did a drive, but I showed up at the job.
This nigga was a stalker. Oh my God.
I showed up at the job. I was like,
what?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh, you.
Play it.
G Money.
Play it on through the card and.
G Money was a stalker. I'm not gonna say her name, but G Money was a stalker.
You was a stalker.
I wasn't told stop. Don't try.
So let me ask you. Hold up. No.
Ain't like she ain't doing either.
Whoa! Whoa! She was a stalker too. Let me find out y'all. No. So y'all going back to Tucson, Arizona with a drive-by. Right. What are we doing?
Yeah,
oh my! So you pull up beside the job when she rolled out. When she come out the door, what she say?
You know, I mean, she like, oh damn, this what you doing? I mean, yeah, this what I'm doing.
So you start first.
Wait, she would like to say that's about how I start first, but I guess what? What woman you don't know? When they know a man live by himself, they know where he live at, that they don't do a little soft drive-by. You ain't gonna never know about it though, right?
Right. Try to drive past 55 miles an hour real quick.
Real fast.
Because they already know every car on the line. All the runs regular.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny, because I'm like when OC say I'm getting married, so I'm gonna tell the story to Will. Because me and OC been through a lot, man, you know what I mean? And the funny part about it, you know, me and OC been friends for, I don't know, double digits years, I don't know. And me and OC never had an argument. We never had a disagreement. Never had a falling out, yada, yada, yada. I know the man. And he's sitting right here, so it'll make no difference to me. I can honestly, I know the guy almost inside and out. You know what I'm saying? So what happened is, you know, like OC said, we get to a different point in our lives, and OC is but they still do the parties because that's what they do. That's their other side.
Actually, I haven't.
But shout out to T-Rock again, because T-Rock does that. And
he does.
Eventually, I'm gonna get T-Rock on the show eventually, because he be having a lot of bus trips, and like I've sat down numerous times with Janine, and I mean we're in a phase where it's other stuff that we're trying to do first, but because we want to attend some of that stuff too, but it's just like you said, you get to a point where you got to stop refocusing on certain things. So I'm like, well, it seems like I'm getting married, and I'm like, damn, dog, you ain't tell me. He's like, you know what, my fault. I apologize. I just got so much going on. It's a small wedding, woo. So I'm like, man, it's all good. I wasn't invited. It's all good, but no love lost. It's all good. But G met us or whatever, and G was like, nah. You know, they got to come, woo. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I respect that, yada, 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 boom, boom, and bang. I'm like, who the hell, as you said earlier, tamed this beast? So I was like, oh, okay, you know, she real nice, real calm type person, which is like, they the total opposite because OC, then you got G that's, like, that don't seem right. It don't.
Opposites attract.
It don't. Wait.
You right. I didn't let you finish.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm like, this don't seem right. So we go out one night. So I'm like, we go to the old, I don't know what the name of the club was, but it was the old 65K Street, the old ticket building.
Oh, yeah.
So we go to the club that night. So we all went there. So of course I see G there. I'm like, hey, woo, out, whatever. So we in there. So we
juicing it up.
Yeah, like that's how I get.
So we
that's how I get on.
So it's getting late. So the time is starting to, you know, getting late. So it's like, all right. So OC, like he said, we getting free drinks at the bar. So OC steps off. We get some drinks. So I'm looking. I see a situation occurring. At the time, she just big up there. She just stayed in the little VIP section. So yeah. But anyway.
Heavy hitter.
Yeah, so I see the situation happening, but I see G, so she's in my sight, so I slide her behind me like this. I don't like the way the situation happened. I know this my man fiance who I whip. My man fiance, we slide her to the side because I don't like the way the situation happened. So we look at the situation, it escalated. So we're like, damn. So then, again, you know how we say earlier in the show when the joint with chick and the joint me OC like whatever, you don't do that. So OC trying to give advice to somebody else and they didn't listen. So we like, I ain't got to take my glasses off because I don't wear glasses no more. But I already know it's about to go down.
Yeah, it's like
because OC like, man, XYZ. I'm like, oh, here we
and I
go.
hadn't did this shit in years.
I'm like, here we go. And I said,
that's the other thing I think that bothered me.
This
like,
the reason I don't go.
You ain't been.
This the reason I don't go to clubs. No goddamn on.
I don't go out and I don't fight goddamn. I don't even want to get into it. With
so I guess
killing people.
You know, I
you know what I'm
guess
saying, like I ain't trying to get involved in that.
It's like I think I guess me might have caught it with it. No, what happened was we like it's about to go down. So I say, we out. Let's get out of here. So I guess when she saw that stirring, she like, okay, it's about to go down. So I'm like, okay, so I still got G. I'm like, okay, we go. So
I'm at the bar.
So OC like, man, what's
tipping the bar?
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, free drinks all night.
So the dude got in a fight with somebody else. So we leave out the club. He was venting to one of our guys. He was just venting. OC didn't know that part. But the dude was venting, and when he vented, he got all the way up to our man's face right here.
Yeah, so the dude he venting. I walk up to the doorway.
Hey, what's up, Travis?
I look at my man, I said, man, did you know him? It's like anything else, you go back to what you know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't...
You go to that street mentality.
So it's always innocent to a degree. So, you just don't want to be in that situation.
So OC like, man, don't let nobody get that close to your face. I'm like, here we go. So the dude
this close. I did ask the right question though, because initially I thought it was somebody he knew that was playing with him. You know, we play with each other when we see. I don't know everybody that you might know. So,
right.
So I said, no, that's your man. Because this nigga like he close enough to kiss you.
Mind you, me, no OC, I'm like...
He said, nah, I don't know.
So dude said he talking though. So OC give him, man, you don't back about his face. like he give him the strong bow. So I'm like, here we go. It's down. It ain't about to go down. It's down. So we out there, woo, out with, wah. So then we out there, OC, we all getting on the dude, whooping his ass, whatever. So then they try to break it up, woo, whip. So a girl come up saying she give you all this. Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm like, it's not a good look, because I already know how it means, whatever. It's not about to be a good look. So the girl come up, woo, whip, this and that.
Like she knew the dudes, like, y'all can't be doing that to them and whoop.
So I'm like, So I know.
No. And I'm all in the middle of all this bullshit.
I already know.
I'm security. The
I
club.
know.
Like, I don't even believe I'm in the middle of this bullshit.
Right. So I know me about to get it all because this is not a good look. So I'm like, here we go. So when I turn around and look, so I'm like, I gotta calm her down.